Before I quit my job back in August, I did something a bit petty and ended up blocking certain websites on the workstations. This was brought up to me recently by an old coworker, and I thought it would be fun to share. For some context, I live in the Midwest and worked as a project manager at a company that had government contracts. My friend, who was in charge of cybersecurity, and I worked closely together, especially when it came to vetting visitors and managing access to the facility. I had a background in IT and even held a top-secret clearance from my previous job, which helped us collaborate effectively. Unfortunately, the company had a poor attitude towards IT, treating them like an afterthought and giving them a minimal budget. I often took on tasks to lighten their load, like installing new equipment or running tables. When my friend left for another job, I forgot I still had administrator credentials. On my last day, while closing up, I noticed one workstation left unlocked, blaring Fox News on the screen. The employee who used that station had been unpleasant to me, and a mischievous idea struck me. I accessed the web settings and began blocking that site, then moved on to other workstations, finding similar browsing histories. The beauty of it was that the workstations were all set up with a generic username and password, so it would be nearly impossible to trace the changes back to me. Plus, there were no cameras in the facility, and by the time they checked the logs, I would be long gone. I completely forgot about my little act of revenge until a plant manager reached out to me recently. He mentioned that they were having issues with the solar panels and needed help rebooting them. As we caught up, he casually mentioned a glitch in the matrix that had been bothering them for months. It turned out the weekend crew was frustrated because they couldn't access certain websites. Since the IT department was overwhelmed, it was deemed a low priority. But now, more employees were getting annoyed, and they were inadvertently throwing themselves under the bus by complaining about not being able to watch Fox News instead of focusing on their work. In the end, it felt like a win-win situation for me. I had a little fun on my way out, and now they were facing the consequences of their own distractions.